Hi guys, my name is Martin. Welcome back to Stellaris. So I have set up a little bit of a war demand list here. What we want from the what do you call it again? Uko-Pragna hierarchy. And basically, what we want is all of this: Banthelgorm, Pash, Alpha, Hydri, but not the Terra set, because that's already under the control, or partially controlled under the Woowo people. Also, we want Ziplim, Lashtra, Peeve, Raltree, and Calf. Is that right? Raltree, Lashtra, Peeve, Calf. Calf has 2 planets. And I don't think I had room for Impeltov. Did I? Oh shit, I have a lot of planets. No, I didn't have room for that. So we had 98 war score, and these two will have to wait for another war, and so will all of this territory up here. But we will be securing a lot of territory, so that's nice. And that's going to be all of it going to me. Confirm, and we're at war. Oh, pause. I didn't pause. Okay, you're also still at war with the Cardu sovereignty up here. So I guess the Felnons here and the centralized Hadashni nations are going to be pretty much occupied with the Cardu sovereignty, which leaves me to deal with these guys. We are equivalent to them in naval power, but we will want to combine our fleets. We also have these guys over here, the Otega Republican colonies. I hope that these guys can take care of them, but they're probably not going to. They're probably going to come to me, and then we're going to have to split up our fleet in some sort of an awkward way again. And that's just going to be a thing. We'll have to deal with that. Now, we will want to get our fleet together. Part of it is here. I guess what we could do right away is go and kill that thing. I think it's exactly what we're going to do. And let's see if we can spot some fleets. A little bit of a fleet there. Yeah, fair chunk there and a fair chunk there. Okay, so I'd like for these fleets here to combine. There might be nice. What's that? Construction ship. I don't have a construction ship over there, do I? My construction ship is at St. Pomeroy. What the hell is that thing? I am confused. Why is there a construction ship here? And why is it not on my list? My construction ship is over here. This is my construction ship. It's called the Shinohara. That thing over there is the Potomac. This has happened once or twice. It's very, very weird. I don't know where this thing comes from. I will disband it. That was weird. Actually, there's another one there. The Orinoco. Why is it not on the list? I mean, the sectors Can the sectors make construction ships and then they become mine or something? Except they're not mine, they're not on the civilian desk thing. Get away. Do we have more of those hanging around? We do. I do not get it. Go. That's an actual fleet. This is not. That's the India. Where the hell are all these construction ships coming from? That's my science ship. You're not doing research, you ought to. And how about over here? The Drake is a science ship. That is part of our fleet, and that is the construction ship that they actually do want to keep. So that was weird. I do not know what the hell that was all about. Anyway, you are all going here. Yes. You're gonna take care of that, and I think we will take the fleet up here and just try to merge it over here. How strong are you? Well, actually, you're at 27,000. I guess what we could do is we could go down here and start taking pot shots at his navy. I think that's probably going to be fine. He has a little bit of a force coming in there, nothing to worry about really. Ooh, he's leaving. Where is he going? Is he going here? Didn't want to click you. You are following the 3rd Stellar Fleet, is that? Yeah, you are going there. So now you have 12,000 over there. I'm still much stronger.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And there we are engaged right off the bat. With a fleet with no admiral. How about these guys? Well, they do have admirals. Let's see what they are packing. They have Tachyon Lancers on their battleships, along with torpedoes. They are shield heavy. Okay. Point defenses. They have level 3 point defenses. Only 1 on the smaller ships. They have no point defenses on the battleships. How about the corvettes? Okay, seems like they have very low point defenses. That's gonna hurt them, because they got a lot. How about over here? Are we engaging that fleet? Isn't that a... no, that's Woo-Woo. All of this is Woo-Woo. When did that happen? If all of this is Woo-Woo, then why is it colored like that? And where is that Urupragna fleet? I still don't understand that. Anyway, this is definitely okay, there's something. Okay. Now I get it. Go there then. Kill that thing. So they have 3 planets in this system, but I still don't know where that battleship fleet is. Let's go down to just the fastest fleet actually. It's getting a little fast. Die. And it's like they're letting up. A lot of construction getting done. Hostile fleets. Right.
Situation log updated.
Okay, you are bombarding. There's a time project. Leveled up. Good. Did we lose anything? No. They lost 10 destroyers, 2 cruisers, and a battleship. And a corvette for that matter. That's pretty strong start. Let's see if we can just hurt him a little bit here. While we are waiting for the fleet to... actually, our army is kind of lonely. Let's move here. The allied fleets are coming in.
Hostile
So we'll
fleet
destroy
engaged.
all of this system. Is the plan. That's done. You want combat, right? A lone cruiser. That's not clever. Gonna get hurt by missiles. There you are.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Didn't I tell all of you to come here? I think there's a fleet from Utgard who wasn't... Actually, let's stop all of this because it's just gonna be a problem.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so that's that. You will move in here.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Ship there, I guess. There's a science ship. That's done as well. We'll bombard this planet. How are you doing up here? Should we kill that? What is that? That's another World thing. Okay. So you have just colonized the crap out of this system, didn't you? We still have a lot of fortifications here, yeah. Let's keep bombarding it. And then we have the army coming, don't we? Yes, we do. That's fine. He has some ships moving in. Where are they? They are down there. They're not going to be any sort of problem.
Research complete.
Yes,
Construction
we are
complete.
There's our synthetics. So, leadership's androids allowed. Why not? And I think we just leave it like it is. Spaceport, doing some stuff. And this fleet here. Well, we don't have any armies here. So reducing this doesn't really make a lot of sense. Probably we won't be able to catch you. Guess we could try. You ought to be running away. Counter leveled up. Let's see here. Are we fully reduced? Not quite yet. The
Hostile fleet
here.
engaged.
We did actually catch that guy. That was incredible. Why didn't you run away?
Construction complete.
Just getting torn down, those battleships, when they are alone like that. Okay, so that's that. Can we find some real fleet elements anywhere? There's something up there. It's not much though. I guess we'll go to your capsule system. Let's stop here first. That fleet. And see if we can catch that guy. And if not, then we'll go to his capsule system and kind of conquer that. Should be good. It's just that battleship. Did it get away actually? It may have. Why are you putting your armies there one at a time? No,
Research complete.
Energy credit is good. We are running a deficit. Let's get that gamma laser. It's kind of one of the last things we need to get, I think.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
We didn't catch them.
Situation log updated.
Another cruiser killed. And 2 more here. Oh, battleship. 2.
Situation log updated.
Actually, that's not bad, because we can send you here. You have ship upkeep and evasion. Actually, I think I'd prefer to send you over there then. So we did lose a corvette, but they lost 2 cruisers and a battleship. 3 cruisers and a battleship. That's pretty good. And then you can work here because you have the supply ship upkeep thing. There, that took care of our deficit all on itself, which makes me very happy. So the first fleet here can go to there. This is where their capital system is. And the 7th fleet, you will have a look down here.
Enemy planet secured.
Go. That thing is done. I'm gonna leave half the army here. And then I'm going to send the 7th fleet to push with that fleet.
Construction complete.
What's our fleet over there? What's this? Okay, this is the capital system. So, I guess we will go and bombard here. And we'll see if he wants to fight. I doubt it. I guess that this guy will run away. No, he's coming to get it. He is not running anywhere. All of these guys need to merge up. And that's actually a pretty potent fleet, but it needs to hook up with someone. Is there a big fleet? No. You will move up there.
Hostile fleet engaged.
What's that? A corvette. He's just running around with his cruisers in very small stacks. That's interesting. Let's try and get that.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Guess they will run away. You're following the 7th fleet.
Construction complete.
They're just beaming in and out here. Don't rightly know what they're doing. Can I get that one? Galactic power surge. Okay. Is that an unbidden? Well, if it is, we'll be getting a notification in a second. I think that was the unbidden, unfortunately, because we already have that event, that achievement.
Hostile fleet engaged.
A few corvettes here. Destroyer. Really worth our time, but yeah. Did they run away? Okay, so now we go here. And these two fleets, they merge up in here, along with that army. Yeah, the unbidden.
Situation log updated.
That's annoying. I was hoping to get another achievement. So where are you, Mr. Unbidden? Track on the map up there. Well, it's tiny. It's 100 billion miles away. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. We have a war to fight.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Who
Situation log updated.
The Neburite, that's my people.
Hostile fleet engaged.
There.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Okay, all of you guys go there.
Situation log updated.
And you go there and bombard him. What's that coming in here? A destroyer with a death wish. You can all merge except for the transport fleet. Then we're gonna bombard you and then land those 11 guys. It's not a lot we'll have to do. So we're bombarding them there. Guess we can take these guys. Oh, they actually have an army here. Here. What's this then? 5 battleships. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to take this fleet, the 7th fleet, from Posh and try and come here and destroy them. At least this is the Republicans, which means that they aren't laying waste to my home turf, which does make me happy. A little annoying that I have to leave that engagement though. You didn't bombard them anyway, you know. No. So I guess this transport fleet will send that down here in order to invade their capital. To here, and actually you can just go and land your armies whenever you're ready. They are running as fast as they can.
Research complete.
Which unfortunately is fast enough. Border range. Yes, let's get it. I don't know if the war will last quite 3 months, 3 years. Probably not. Where did he go, that guy? I don't get this. It always says like there are 3 battleships and 3 cruisers. I can't find them. I can see 1 battleship there, which is interesting, but yeah, this one. What the hell is that? I don't understand. It's like it's in this fleet somehow. It's a tropical world. No, I don't get it. Actually, this is not the same system. Supposed to be over here. I don't know. I can't catch that fleet because I don't know how or where it is. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? I guess they flew down here. Or someone flew down there, so they're leaving again, it seems. Where are you going? You're going all the way down here? You're going even further? Are you going all the way? Really? You want to fight? Okay. So if you don't want to fight this force, then I guess I'll go there and destroy your station instead. Where's my army? It's coming. So is he going to just go completely
Hostile fleet engaged.
Not really. He's just hanging out.
Situation log
there.
updated.
No? Is he coming? Really? That's interesting. And he's got another 3k there, but I mean, he's just hopelessly outmatched. Because I'm hanging out on his capital, maybe. This unauthorized synthetic project. Right, so these are the that event chain that we also saw in our last playthrough, with some funny stuff happening.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Since that looks pretty weird.
Situation log updated.
Oh, they took that planet. Alright, excellent. And we're only at 33, that's kind of not a lot. But we are occupying their capital now. So I guess what we will do is I will split this fleet in half. And I will send half up there and the other half down here. And I will send the army mobile, half of the army down there, and up here, no, here. We're tearing those guys down, and we're just gonna get that battleship while we can.
Hostile fleet engaged.
They do have a lot of minerals tied up in these battleships and cruisers, and they're just throwing them away. Another thing where they do need to work on the AI's ability.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
That thing. Destroyer and cruiser. And we just need to pay attention here. You can go there. You go here, and you bring your fleet along. Maybe we just put in a little bit of a delay here, and then go into orbit there, just so that the transport fleet doesn't get there first and get shut down by the space station.
Situation log updated.
There, that's a dead cruiser.
Hostile fleet engaged.
What's that? That is that Utega planet.
Hostile fleet engaged.
I would love to get
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Let's see if we can catch them again.
Situation log updated.
Spaceport is dead.
Hostile fleet engaged.
You are fighting a battleship alone. We did lose a cruiser there. That's actually a bit of a force. And we're fighting it alone. Okay, so he did actually manage to kind of ambush me where I was at my weakest, but my weakest is going to be weak enough.
Situation log updated.
Leveled up, and that was a fairly strong battle. We lost 7 cruisers, unfortunately. But he lost 2 cruisers, a battleship, 6 cruisers, 4 battleships, and an assortment of other vessels. And we have more. I'm not convinced that he does. That is already conquered, so guess you will go there. And you will go. There are 2. Yeah, there are 2 places here to conquer. Let's go there first then. Ziplim, you are going down there. It is not yet conquered. And transport fleet. Oh dear God. It got murdered. Yeah, exactly that thing happened, which I was trying to avoid by kind of clicking around there. That's unfortunate. Our army just died, or half of it anyway. Well, it seems like our allies are doing a fairly good job of conquering the planets, so it may not be a problem. They are running away very fast, very far. I don't want to follow him. I guess we'll go there.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And I think we will leave here and come join you.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay, I guess I will take a break here. We won't be able to actually end the war. We do have a full pool of influence, so I'll go ahead and spend some influence. Let's see here, should we just run around real quickly? I guess all of our edicts are in need of recharging. Production targets, capacity, fine, but we do want to run the production targets on the Nozomi system here. There we are. And then maybe what were those we were running? We were running the infrastructure projects to build quickly and getting happiness, but maybe we'll save that because we're gonna be getting a lot of new planets very soon. So yeah, I'll take a break here and I'll be right back, probably with the conclusion of this war. We're at 42%. We'll need to close to 100 probably. See you next time, and bye for now.